Hello everyone, welcome back to Lynn's Homestead. If you've seen the last video, we bled the brakes. So what I'm trying to figure out is why is my back brakes still locking up? Not as bad, but they're still doing it. So I jacked up the farm truck. We're going to take a look at the front wheels. I got a piece of wood in there. It's just right to apply pressure to the brakes, being the front brakes. Back brakes I know work because they do stop like all of a sudden. So let's take a look. So front wheel, same thing as the other side. Wheel spins. Now sometimes, guys, calipers will stick. Truck sits an awful lot. I thought, well, you know, back brakes might have been the only thing working. I mean, I put new shoes back there, cleaned the drums, put new wheel cylinders. And the caliper pistons in here, they can get stuck. They can, you know, and sometimes you take the wheel off, you put a great big C-clamp, and you put it around the caliper, and you turn it in, and it breaks the caliper free. So I'm going to open up the door, put the 2x4 in the brake pedal. We're going to come back and see if we can spin the wheel. Well, that proves the calipers work. Okay. Get the board off. And it spins. So that's not the issue. Okay. So that got me to think, all right, the only other thing I was playing with on this truck was I put new parking brake cables on here. Okay, so I went underneath and I loosened up the parking brake cable. Because when you put pressure on something, it's going to bring the brake shoes closer to the drum. Okay? So that's what I did. Now I do have new cables. I got one going from the pedal coming down to this great big loop. Then I got new ones going to the back wheels. So guys, we're going to go for a little ride up the road and see what it does. All right, so here we are. Truck has 639,000 miles. We got half a tank of fuel. See, it's just your basic truck. So one problem I had with it was always hard to start. Cranked over really slow. I did some work under the hood. I fixed one set of wires on the positive, and you wouldn't believe. It turns over. Even if I tried to do anything else with it, you turn the key and there'd be nothing. Okay, I'm going to try to do this one hand. Manual steering, guys. 3-speed manual. Clutch, not bad. Now, I can't go too far because I don't have my driver's license with me. So I'm going to back it up to the bottom of the street. Let's see. It's a little better. Stops. It's not, back brake's not locking up. So it's probably a combination of all these other problems. The hydraulic, the cables. All right. Ooh, get a little spinach there. All right. Now we're going to apply the brakes. Guys, I don't know what to say. Try again. Now it's a little gentler on the thing. What can I tell you? That right rear wheel locking up. The other one didn't. So I guess I'm going to have to take that wheel off and see if I have an issue with the adjustment on it. But you don't know these things unless you test them. Okay. What's up? Tools. Got my old Harbor Freight impact. That's a 3/4 inch socket. So let's get this wheel off. See why the drum is doing and why this brake is locking up, not the other one. To me, it don't make any sense. So what we're going to do, now it's kind of funny. There's a lot of meat on here, but there's hardly any on here. And these were new shoes. Don't make any sense. So, I don't know if you can see here, but there's an adjuster. When you back up and hit your brakes, the brakes will react, and this will hit the adjuster and put it down. So what we're going to do, we're going to loosen this up, which we're going to turn it this way. Of course, it does not want to do that. Let me get a pair of pliers, guys. That should turn, but for life, man, it will not. Okay, got a pair of pliers. I brought you in a little bit closer. These are all new parts. I shouldn't have any problems with this. Bring this thing out. guys. I don't really want to move. New parts. New parts made in China. There we go. Make sure all the parts are in here. They are. Let's try the drum. Okay, it's loose. Should be no reason for this brake to lock up. See, most of the time when you adjust these brakes, you adjust them to where they just touch. I'm going to put this wheel on. When I come back, I'm going to let you know what happened. Let me get the wheel back on. Take this bad boy for a little spin. I like to drive this truck this week to work. Did a lot of work to this thing. Did more work to it in the last 2 years. I've done to it in the last 10. Never put the nut in your impact. Always screw it on first. Line this up. With one of these. And there we go. Okay guys, I'm going to take this thing for a drive. Up and down the road, see what it does. And I'll be back. Alright guys, I took this challenge head on. Bled the brakes, the combination valve, so there's nothing in there to seize. That should last me for the rest of my life. Got all the air out of the brakes. We adjusted that one wheel a little looser than I normally would. That's okay. I readjusted the parking brake. Park brake still holds the truck. At least it should. Yes, it does. So now, cruise up the road, I nail the brakes, back wheels ain't locking up. Problem solved. So, starts up, runs pretty good. Couldn't ask for any more than that. Stops. Truck needs a serious steering reconfiguration. It has manual steering, which is a bit of a bear when you're trying to pull a trailer, let alone back a trailer up. I'd love to put power steering on this thing. Won't happen this year. I'm going to have to look at some forums, maybe even some clubs, to see whether I can get everything that would require to put power steering on this truck. But anyways, that's it for this video. I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you. thank you for stopping by Lynn's Homestead. You have an awesome day.